It's the Ultimate Summer Giveaway presented by Berrien County Veterans Services. I'm Paul Layendecker, and today is another registration day where, thanks to Doug Landers and Scottdale True Value Hardware, till 6. Visit WCSY.com, WSGM.com, or 975ycountry.com or 983thecoast.com, and you'll get registered. Just click where you see Ultimate Summer Giveaway or Contests, and you can register to qualify for our awesome package that we're giving away. We'll tell you about that in just a bit. But we want to talk to Doug about Scottdale True Value. How are you doing?
Well, doing well. We're glad to be here, glad to be a part of the community, and we're just excited to be here to service everybody's hardware needs. And come and see us. We have a lot of fun. We want to be a fun, friendly place to shop. And I like to joke around a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, where else you're going to find fluffy chickens like this,
Absolutely.
Paul? I never thought I'd make it. I knew I made it in the hardware business when I'm selling
fluffy chicken.
Oh, you don't see these everywhere, I tell you. Sales are clucking along,
Yes,
I got to say. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll hear a few of those throughout this interview, so stand by for that.
Okay.
What's your story? How'd you get into the business?
Well, I guess I was in the business before I was born. I'm the third generation in the hardware business. My grandfather started the business in 1949 in Bangor, and we were there, and we built a new store in 2002 on the edge of town, and then we bought Wolverine Hardware in 2007. And this, I'm not exactly sure yet how this happened. It just kind of, they say things happen for a reason, and we were just to be able to come into this is like the historical landmark of hardwares down here. It really is. Everybody seems to know this location as a hardware store, and when it closed, there was customers almost in tears that the store was closing, and we just kind of got to talking with Joe Pater, and the Pater Joe, and has been wonderful to me. And True Value has been wonderful to me, and the opportunity to come into a nice, clean, well-lit store with good fixtures and it doesn't happen every day, and this was just an opportunity for us to. Sometimes we weren't ready really, but it was there for us, and so far it was the right thing to do. So we're glad to be here, glad to be a part of the community. And we did kind of make a statement here with our fastener department and our paint department. A little different inventory than what we're used to in the past. Bigger store than what I'm used to. So it gave us the opportunity to stock some different product and more in-depth product. And then that's exciting too.
Yeah. Father's Day is coming up this weekend, and you've got some incredible tools like DeWalt.
Nothing wrong with it. Anybody wants to buy a drill, they could be an official member of the Scottdale True Value drill team. It can be a boring job or the whole problem, I suppose. Of course, Paul, somebody came in and wanted a hole saw the other day. I says, what you want, just half of one? So these are the things. Hardware stores can be interesting things, Yeah.
We're going to talk about Father's Day here in just a little bit, but is this your biggest store?
Yes, it is. This is about 20,000 square feet, about 19,000. So it's about twice the store that the other stores are. So it's given us the opportunity to sell some things like dog food and cat food. I've got Wolverine boots and Caterpillar shoes and some Dickie clothing and just some things like that. And the fastener department, we've got Midwest fasteners, and I think we've got about everything Midwest has. I mean, right. I've been in the business 40 years. We got some pretty cool stuff in those pull-out drawers over there. I'm still finding some of the stuff myself. It's kind of fun to go through there. They really make this, So that's been fun.
I love it when you come into a hardware store and you come in and you hold something up and you go, I need this. Yep. And you go, got it. Yep. And you're able to.
Well, that's what's fun,
awesome.
and that's what I've always enjoyed. I've always patterned my life after my grandfather, and it always made me feel good when somebody came in the store and says, you're like your grandfather, and that's the ultimate in respect for me. So I'm hoping to carry that on with my grandchildren. I've got of course, my daughter and son-in-law, and my grandkids are coming along. Owen, he's going to be 11. I think he's going to be a pretty good hardware guy. Huh? And matter of fact, they've been having some fun on Facebook doing the joke of the day. So they are taking out a Papa. Good. So you got a proud Papa here. They got better material than I do. I have to tell you that right now.
But I'm not sure about that. We'll sneak in a couple more done, I'm sure. You know what? One thing I know about Doug is Doug's always giving stuff away. And you've got some buckets that people are going to be able to take advantage of just in time for Father's Day.
Well, we thought everything else would pale by comparison.
There we go.
Well, we thought what we do, on our grand opening, we did the 20% off bucket sale. So we thought, with Father's Day coming up, it just might be a nice thing to do. So we've got our True Value 5-gallon buckets, and we're gonna make a display in the middle of the store here. And so as you come in and if you want to buy something for your dad, grab a bucket. The bucket's free, and it's 20% off. You can put in the bucket, and we're willing to fudge on that. We're not going to be picky. But buy something nice for your dad for Father's Day, and we've got some good buys on some tools, and I still have some great specials going on right now on the True Value specials of the month. For example, this of course this won't fit in the bucket, but we do have these $119 chairs here for $59, and they're ones that just one movement. Yeah, they're just one movement, and I've got some. Well, one of the best deals I've got in the store yet are some of the Mercury Vapor LED light fixtures. They're like $70, and I got them on sale for like $15. And they're easy to carry. They're light bulbs. They're not very heavy.
Right.
Not that I'm that bright myself. They put me in the light bulb department. Maybe it's because I'm a dimwit, Paul. I'm not sure. But I get lightheaded sometimes too. But anyway,
you're a bright guy.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, one thing we haven't talked about, and I know you're excited about, your own line of salsas and jellies and things that any dad would love.
Oh, we've had fun with that. It's a company, Dillman Farms. It's a family-owned company, and they labeled we've got our Scottdale True Value. We've got mustards, we've got salsas, we've got jams and jellies, and we even have, I should have had one over here, I didn't bring it with me. We have our own Scottdale True Value, Scottdale's Perfect Peaches. It's like an old-fashioned peaches.
Peaches.
Right. No matter how you slice it, I got to pronounce that better. But it's just been everybody likes them too. They're very good. That's actually one of their better sellers. But they were able to put our own name on them. I thought that's pretty cool. I've never been able to have anything that's private labeled like that. So that's pretty neat.
We're talking about some of the nostalgia items that you have available. So why don't you turn around there and grab those two items that you were talking to me about, so we can chat more about those.
Oh, look at this. Pop-up hot dog toaster. This is something you don't see every day.
Get that closer so people can see exactly what it is there. See, it is
a toaster for hot dogs. See, you put your two hot dogs in there, and it toasts the two buns at the same time. Isn't it neat?
Well, if you like that, what about the other thing that you have there?
So now we're taking it a step farther.
Comfort food.
Oh, and then we're going to go with the deluxe grilled cheese toaster. It don't get any better than that. No matter how you slice it.
Yeah. I love it. And those are nostalgia products. You've got all kinds of other stuff like that too. Ice cream makers, you said, and waffles, and
it's kind of funny how things go in circles, isn't it? Now we've got we've got a market for the old time popcorn poppers, the air poppers, and things like that are kind of coming back. We've always done the microwave things and ice cream makers, and so that's what makes it fun too. To some of that unique stuff, some of the different things, Yeah.
So why should people shop here for Father's Day?
Well, between our regular specials of the month, the 20% off bucket sale, we still have some of our end caps. I've still got some $2.99 floor mats, and of course the light fixtures we talked about. I still have the 40 pounds of sunflower sunflower seeds for $20. Paint, I've got my Easy Care 365 at 50% off.
Wow.
And so that's a big deal. They're going to a different formulation. I've got a good stock of product, and so I'm willing to go 50% off on that. And that's kind of a big deal anymore when you're looking at $30 and $40 or more for a gallon of paint. So 50% off is a pretty good saving. And
power tools.
Well, yeah, I like to be on the drill team myself. So we've got a complete line of, it's nice. One thing about True Value, we've got our own line of product, which is our master mechanic hand tools and power tools. Sure. And it's a good product, a good warranty. And then we also have the DeWalt. DeWalt's one of the leaders in the power tools, and Bosch. And so we do have some of our DeWalt tools on sale. I know I've got this one here that we talked about earlier. This is actually just a hand tool set, but we do have some drill drivers and stuff on sale. And as well.
Yes.
So
Yeah, you want to let me send me home with that, Doug?
oh, there we go. We'll ratchet that down for you.
He already gave me a chocolate bar.
Oh, that's a big.
So every time I come in, you give me something free. It seems.
Well, that's living too. I always say I enjoy that.
You do that for a reason.
Well, it's fun. I had some kids in there with their dad earlier today, and I got those M&Ms up there, and they don't cost that much, but isn't it nice to hey, there were 3 young fellas, really nice young men, and would you like a M&M? So it makes me feel good to be able to do that, and that's my accountant doesn't like that, but
exactly.
I enjoy that. That's part about being a small town hardware. What makes it for me is when somebody comes in and needs a nut and a bolt. Maybe they need 3 different 1/4-inch nuts and a bolt. Joe or Pete or whatever it is, I got this one, and that's to me that's my term. That's living. That's what makes the world go around. Makes me feel good, and
Yeah, well, that's the kind of guy this guy is. So you really, if you've not been to Scottdale True Value, you've got to come see this store. It's an amazing place. It's frankly, I think, the biggest hardware store I've been in, and you've got just about everything.
Yeah, we've got 4 packs of light bulbs for 99 cents. I've got some car wash and wax for $1.97 over there, and different things like that. Some different specials, and but yeah, to be able to have a store this size, it gives us the opportunity to carry much more depth of inventory and more sizes and that type of thing that we normally wouldn't carry at the other stores. So that's been exciting.
People know you for the blank aisle tour, and it's different in every store. What aisle is the tour on in this store?
Aisle 12. If I was good at math, all 3 stores would kind of line up a little bit, but I guess it makes one each unique, I guess, that way. Yes. And so I've been having fun here. Of course, little different product mix and in different locations. I've stumbled a little bit. So, but I think I'm getting the hang of it now.
Keeps you on your toes.
Oh, I've been doing that for 30 years now, and I've enjoyed doing that. It's just been a lot of fun, and it's a good icebreaker when customers come in and they get to know me and kind of realize, hey, we're here to have some fun too, as well as to take care of your needs, and because that's what we want to. We want people to know that we're a friendly place and sincere about helping our customers, and we want to be a good community supporter too.
Absolutely. Scottdale True Value Hardware, Doug Landers. Happy Father's Day.
Well, same to you, Paul, and thank you for everything you do for all of us as well.
Well, I'm like you. I care, and we like to give back to the community. So the Ultimate Summer Giveaway presented by Berrien County Veteran Services, sponsored in part by the Mason Jar Cafe, Aiden's Landscape Supply, Ender's Auto Repair, Pristine Pool and Spa, 5-star Heating and Air Conditioning, Lakefront Roofing and Exteriors, Mosquito Mob, and of course, Scottdale True Value Hardware. Good to talk with Doug Landers from Scottdale here today. Don't forget, get to the websites between now and 6 and get registered for the Ultimate Summer Giveaway. Thanks again, Doug.
Well, thank you, Paul. Thanks for
grab one of those chickens over there and put it up to the camera so everybody can see the chicken.